talking about where we've lived in the various Chicagoland suburbs and neighborhoods and whatnot. And this person here says, Schiller Park kid here, East Leyden grad. Awesome to connect with you. We've chewed on some of the same dirt. My wife was raised in Franklin Park. You hear that? It's that fucking Blue Jay. We done? You can hear that, right? We good? Huh? Bless. Loud as fuck. Anyway, my wife grew up on Ruby Street in Franklin Park. If you know about Ruby Street in Franklin Park, she grew up 3 or 4 houses south of the post office on Ruby Street, just south of the tracks there. She went to East Leyden. So yeah, we've chewed on some of the same dirt. You've certainly chewed on some of the same dirt as my wife. What was your graduating class, if you don't mind me asking? When did you go to East Leyden? When did you graduate? Maybe you and my wife were there at the same time. Who the hell knows? But yes, very familiar with Schiller Park. My wife was a bowler when she was younger. Bowled for the high school team, was actually quite good. And Schiller Bowl was her house. That's where she bowled all the time. And the VFW hall there in Franklin Park, just north of the tracks, right by down the street from the pool there in Franklin Park. Her whole family was just constantly at the VFW hall. That's where I met all of her family for the first time. So, yeah, we come from some of the same places. Let me guess, you're a fan of Gene and Jude's hot dogs, right? Lord knows my wife is. Can't stand those fucking hot dogs. However, I will take a ride down the street with you there if you want to head down to Russell's and get some barbecue, or go down and get some Johnny's Beef a couple of blocks down from Russell's, or even a half a block over from Johnny's Beef. We'll go to New Star and get some Chinese food. Oh, some good food at New Star. Some good goddamn food. You remember back in the day up on North Avenue, back when Kittyland was still around. If you were on North Avenue in front of Kittyland and you started to come back just a little bit east, on the south side of the road, there was a restaurant. It was a chain restaurant. It wasn't anything unique to that area, but it was a chain restaurant called The Ground Round. Remember that? Where you could go get a burger and fries, and they had big like wine barrels full of peanuts and popcorn that you would scoop, and you'd throw your peanut shells on the floor, and they played movies, black and white silent movies. Remember that? The old Ground Round over there? Or over at what was the place on Grand Avenue, and that wasn't Harlem. What was that? Grand and Manheim. There was a fish and chips joint. Arthur Treacher's. Remember that joint? Used to go in there. Used to go in Stratz right there at Grand and Manheim. Remember Stratz that used to be there? Get a good hot dog, see a car show. It's gone now, of course. And I miss some of the old places over there. I don't miss living there. Don't miss living there. We go back up there and we're like, God damn, the roads are so tight. You can hardly get through here because we're out here in the wide open suburbs now. But I'll tell you another place that I miss from back in the day from over there. Grandstand Pizza on Grand Avenue. You want to talk about some good fucking pizza? You get yourself a fresh out of the oven Grandstand Pizza with an ice cold 2 liter of RC Cola. You're rocking.